Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Aries. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Five of Pentacles. They're also showing up as the Ten of Cups. They're viewing you as the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. And the connection, we see the Hermit card, Virgo energy, okay? And we see the Eight of Swords. Okay, so some of my Aries, you may meet this person at a time when they're experiencing some sort of conflict or some sort of disappointment. They may be stuck in a job that they hate. They might be stuck in a job that is really overly stressful. It could be another relationship. It could be just some sort of karmic situation, a living situation, a marriage, a family situation. So I do feel like this person is kind of going through a difficult time when you meet them. But with the Ten of Cups, it tells me there's a real potential here, Aries, for this to become something more solid, secure, for you and this person to build and grow, you know, have a beautiful life together, basically. Now, the Eight of Swords also tells me that they might meet you at a point in time, Aries, where maybe you're holding back and they're stressing about that, or maybe you're in another relationship or something like that. So let's get a little more information about this Five of Pentacles and the Emperor energy in reverse, Aries energy. So some of you, they're upset or they're disappointed that you two can't be together when they first meet you. Now that can be that they're dealing with something or someone else, or maybe you are. The Emperor in reverse to me can also be an ex, or that this person has been through some sort of abusive relationship. They might have an ex that doesn't want to let them go, or they lost a lot of money in a divorce or a settlement or something having to do with child custody. This could be also this person having like a really awful boss, like a work situation that they hate or is really kind of bad for their health even, or a family situation. And we see the Eight of Swords. Yeah, and so this person, you know, Aries, may not even see this connection coming, or they might be kind of all consumed by this karmic situation when you initially meet this person. And I see you, or they see you being in the Hanged Man energy, holding back and looking at all the details. You may be watching this unfold. I mean, this could be a friend of yours, this could be a coworker, or this could be somebody you're romantically interested in, but you don't want to maybe invest right away because of whatever's going on in their life. But you're holding back, but I feel like you already make the decision that there's divine timing here, that you're going to either wait for this person to be single, or maybe wait for things to kind of chill out in their life, right? Like things to, you know, things to calm down, for this karmic situation to ease up. All right, for others of you, I mean, the Eight of Swords can just be, you know, it can also be like bad habits that they're kicking and things like that, okay? So let's see what else we need to know about this person for my Aries. All right, we see they could be a Scorpio, or have Scorpio placements, or just embody this energy of someone who's fiercely protective and loyal, and they stand strong in their convictions and can sting if needed to defend their position. We also see that they're solid, they're stable, they're dependable, they're predictable, they're steady. And they're also someone here who's really funny, so expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person, despite what they've been through or they're going through. And the laughter you share may very well bond you and alleviate stress. And again, you might be a stress release for this person as well, like just the lighthearted energy that you bring. We see large family, so this person may have a large family, they may want a large family, this person might come from a large family. I do see family and children and that sort of thing being important to them, so whether it's their siblings, their parents, their children, or having children, having a family, but this is somebody who's definitely looking for marriage and commitment is what I'm getting. They want to build and grow here with someone. They're showing up as slender. Now, this is a really specific message, my lovely Aries. That's not going to be for all of you, but it will resonate with some of you. We see they are artistic or creative. All right, and some of you, you're going to meet through friends, or you already are friends with this person. And we also get in their 40s. So for some of you, this person is in their 40s. But again, really specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation messages for others of you. All right, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, we see child energy in reverse. Some of you, they may have gone through a divorce or separation, or they can't be with their child, or there's some sort of child custody battle. For others of you, this person really wants family, okay, but they haven't had one, or they don't have one. I'm also seeing with child in reverse, there could be some fertility issues here, not for all of you. And for others of you, this person may have had a difficult childhood. The Emperor in reverse can also be like an abusive parent, or like an alcoholic father or something like that. We see mature woman. Now remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. Some of you, if they do have a child with somebody else, that person might be somebody who brings a lot of chaos and drama to their life, or doesn't always act in a mature manner. But I also feel with mature women in reverse that this could be somebody who looks younger than they actually are, okay? Or they had to grow up kind of quickly is what I'm getting. All right, and we see coffin energy. So, I do get like they've experienced some sort of painful ending here. All right, and that could be the energy I'm picking up on, or they're going through this when you two meet. I kind of feel like this is somebody who's worked really hard for what they have. Nothing here has ever been handed to them. So it is somebody, who's worked for everything that they do have. And I kind of feel like life hasn't always been super easy for this person. Okay, but they're still like upbeat, friendly, fun to be around, really resilient. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Yeah, they're going to come into your life when you least expect it, or you're going to come into theirs when they least expect it. There may be something about the vowels in this person's name that really stand out to you. So repeating vowels, or just like vowels that you don't normally see next to one another. So like a modern name or an ethnic name or something. We see their first, middle, or last name begins with a vowel. Okay, so something about the vowels in this person's name are going to really stand out for you. And they have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. And at the bottom of the deck here, we see at least 1/3 of their body is covered in tattoos, which may or may not be the case. They may have tattoos, they may not. Remember, not every single specific message here is going to resonate with each and every one of you, and that's okay. They're viewing you as the Hanged Man Pisces energy, so you're definitely hanging out in their energy. But they also see you as somebody who's very creative, very loving, very selfless. They know that you're holding back. And again, they might be really worried that you're not going to give them a chance because of this energy that's around them, or whatever they've been through. All right, they're viewing you as the Death card in reverse. I kind of feel like this person is like they want to transform something, or end something, or get into a higher vibration before they come towards you, or they know that, or they feel like you're waiting for that transformation to take place before you make your move. All right, Scorpio energy there. You both could have Scorpio placements. And we see the 5 of Swords. Now, they definitely see that you and this connection is something that's worth fighting for. But I also feel like some sort of conflict needs to come to an end before they make their move, or they know that you're waiting for conflict in their life to come to an end before you make your move, or you two really start actively working on this connection. Now, Aries, they may see you as holding back and a little bit detached, okay? But you're feeling it. The 10 of Pentacles, I think this person is going to really recognize your worth and value. I mean, I think they're going to make you feel like $1 million. But I also think with the 10 of Pentacles here, Aries, you do see and sense and feel like you could really marry this person, or, be in a higher level of commitment here with this person. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. All right, what else do we need to know? All right, they definitely see you as the Prince archetype, so romantic, charming, a potential for power here. And they see you as a shapeshifter, which is a beautiful energy, because it tells me that they see you in different circumstances, or they see you as somebody who can really adapt. But you have a skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness and an ability to see the potential in everything. So again, they know that you see potential in this connection, even if they feel like you're holding back in the beginning, and probably with good reason. But they also see you as navigating different levels of consciousness. So they feel like they can talk to you, Aries, pretty much about anything. That you're well versed. Like you're well versed and you can kind of hang out with anybody. You're not pretentious. You can pretty much sit around and talk to anyone. So they could bring you around friends and family. They could take you out with people they work with. They could take you out with some of their best friends from high school, whatever it might be. And we see child magical energy here. So seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things and the belief that everything is possible. So they definitely sense that there's magic around you. And again, I think that you show them like you see potential here, but that you're going to hold back and watch and wait for the right time. I feel like there's an understanding or there's an awareness here between the two of you with that. Now, the connection is sort of embodied or defined by the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Now, sometimes this is a strong indication for me personally as a reader, as a secret admirer energy, and also a sense of wisdom. So again, I feel like you are you probably are admiring each other in secret, or you're admiring this person in secret, but you're also not rushing into anything. Virgo energy, you're being patient, you're being practical, you're being wise, you're being detail oriented, and you're not rushing into anything. So there's like real wisdom here. I also think there's a really strong intellectual connection between the two of you here, Aries. All right. And we see some of you, this meeting occurs through movement, travel, or a change of environment. So new perspectives create alignment. Okay, so you could be traveling when you meet this person, or they're traveling when they meet you, or there's some sort of transition here. And we see a catalyst for growth. So this connection enters your life to move something forward. And it may even be that this connection enters their life to move something forward. It creates change by highlighting what can no longer stay the same. So it's like once they meet you, Aries, they know that they need to clean up their side of the street, or they need to accelerate some sort of growth or change in order to make this work. And I definitely see that happening. All right. We see to teach healthy boundaries. This connection highlights where balance, clarity, and self-honoring choices are needed. Okay, so again, you may be showing this person that they need to have healthy boundaries with a boss, with an ex, with a family member, something like that. But again, you may also need to have healthy boundaries here within this connection, which looks like you really do, especially in the beginning. Like you want to make sure there's balance and there's clarity before moving forward. And we see that this connection, Aries, stretches your ability to give, receive, and hold emotion with greater depth and awareness. Okay, beautiful. So this is going to help expand your emotional capacity, because I feel like you feel so good with this person. Like with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles that this is your person, and they feel like you're their person. But it's like you may have to hold space for this before it can really happen. And that may be something that feels totally new for you, Aries, but it also feels totally worth it. All right, so let's see what else we need to know here. Any additional messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please? Lasting love, yep. So even if you have to kind of hold space for this connection before it takes off, this is your true love. This is something that can really go the distance. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles in this reading confirms that. This is going to be unexpected for you or for them. We see life partner, so like triple confirmation or quadruple confirmation here that your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. And it's going to happen through bonding. So as you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. All right, so let's see any additional messages, advice, and guidance here. Okay, we see you will hear news very soon, or you will meet this person very soon, and we see in the coming years. So more confirmation, Aries, that this is really truly meant to be a long-lasting love. All right, my lovely Aries, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.